What's going on? Welcome back to Random Binder Scraps. This is Chris coming at you with another video, and this is me coming in hot right after the most recent PlayStation State of Play. I went in with low expectations. I tried to dip and dodge my way out of spoilers as much as possible. And outside of a remaster that nobody asked for, but I gotta be honest, goddamn, it looks pretty good. I don't know. I won't be buying it anytime soon. But when they announced the third installment of that game, I think I might have to double dip and get the remaster. But that's another conversation for later in the video. All I want to do is, I was originally going to be picking my top 3 and then eventually top 5 favorite announcements from the show, as well as just give my unbiased impressions of the showcase, because the only thing I've seen so far is accidentally, as soon as the stream ended, it kicked on over to Iron Lord's podcast and I got to hear King David talk about no PlayStation 6. So shout out to Xbox Frontline, always advancing that line. But I figured I would rapid fire through my impressions of what was shown, and then try to on the fly pick like a top 3, a top 5, because there's definitely some amazing games here. And although it started off with just some big time frames, there was quite a few release dates in there that I'm super excited about. And I think 2025 is, late fall or early winter of 2024 into January and February 25, plus whenever the final game comes out, I'm over the moon excited. So this delivered way more for me, and obviously we all hoped that there would be some first party presence here. But long story short, ASTRO, I haven't beaten the game yet, but it's a free add-on. I'll take it. I'm excited about that. I honestly wasn't looking because I didn't want to be spoiled on any other cameos, but the next game, spoiler, is probably going to be on a top 3 definitely, top 5 easily, and then top 3 definitely. The Midnight Walk from the creators of Lost in Random. So Lost in Random I haven't actually played through all the way, but it's a very Tim Burton-esque art style. It's reminiscent of something like Little Nightmares, and this art style looked absolutely stunning. I think it should be coming up shortly. It's all clay, but horror, like James and the Giant Peach, but scary. I guess I don't know why I went straight to James and the Giant Peach, but a Frankenweenie or a Corpse Bride, that style, Coraline, that, but scarier. Sounds awesome to me. I think that should be it coming up behind me. But yeah, Midnight Walk, easily a top 3 game of the show for me. They didn't give a release date. That was unfortunate. It said wishlist now, but I'm 100% day one for that. There's a lot of indies I'm unsure of, but the first person perspective is really cool. The Lost in Random, I think was an isometric type deal, which I'll definitely play after this. I believe I own. It's always on sale for $5 or less. So I definitely want to support that, and it will 100% be day one on this. It looks so cool, so unique. I love the frame rate, the art style. Yeah, it's so unique, so incredible. The voice acting seemed great, so 100% in on day one. This next one is so funny because I could have sworn it was a HELLDIVERS DLC, HELLDIVERS collab. I was like, did I miss a season of Stranger Things? And they threw me off the hardest. So the protagonist looks like a Helldiver, but with a poncho, and then the name of the game is Hell Is Us. So I don't know what Rogue Factor has done in the past, but it's developed by Nacon, or published by Nacon, which we love. Games real quick: Hell Is Us, Necromunda, Underhive Wars, and more. Okay, it doesn't matter. It looks really great. It was okay, yeah. So no release date on that, but take my word for it on the next game. I'm gonna have to edit this and post and put up some trailers. This is just kind of to set the mood, to have the ambiance behind me, to be able to peek behind me. But yeah, the trailer, great vibe, and then the combat itself looked awesome. It looked like there was exploration and puzzles, so this looks like it's more than just a Souls cash-in. It looks awesome. That's a top 5. I remember for sure being like, holy shit, we're coming out strong with Midnight Walk and with Hell Is Us. I would be pretty down unless there's gonna be performance issues. We'll have to see how, you know, how it plays out, but they're both looking pretty solid from what we've seen. Absolutely beautiful visuals. It really makes me happy to have a PS5, honestly, because that looks damn impressive. You know, what I am pretty much fine that I don't have is a PSVR 2 for the most part, but Metro Awakening does look really cool. That came up next. I still haven't played the Metro games. I'm scared, but I'll get through it. Next is an interesting one that also, a lot of these games I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, do I know this IP or do I not know this IP? But Archeage Chronicles in 2025, that looked phenomenal too. It looked like something I was supposed to know what it was, but the combat was great, I gotta say. I would say arguably top 5. Now we're getting into territory. It's definitely top 7. Those are, yeah, off the rip. 3 of the first 4 games were ones I was extremely interested in and never heard of before. Yeah, PALWORLD is funny. I had just gotten it because I was worried that with the lawsuit from Nintendo, it was going to get taken off, get delisted at some point. See, he does look like a Helldiver. Yeah, PALWORLD, honestly, it looks great. I'm excited to play through that, so I scooped that on Steam. LUNAR Remastered, I was thrilled about this because I keep hearing about LUNAR more and more, especially recently, but like, you know, ever since I really got into video game YouTube, and I only hear about how the remakes for like the Game Boy Advance are like bad or broken, or there's game breaking bugs and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely won't be day one, but I'm very intrigued by this collection. I'm assuming it'll be on Steam. I'll have to check that later. Keeping it moving. Oh god. LUNAR Remastered, yeah, spring 2025, we'll see, who knows. Shredder's Revenge, sounds good, free update, I love it, at least I think it's free. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack for Sonic Chat. I'm assuming that movie pack was weird. I don't know if that's just like a couple levels, but happy for it. Oh, Fantasia Neo Dimension out December 5th is amazing news, because that's far enough after Metaphor, and hopefully I think it's far enough after Dragon Quest 3. We'll see how we're doing on Dragon Quest 3. I might punt that until like, you know, the beginning of next year and just wait for this. Because I will be playing Assassin's Creed Shadows when that comes out. To get into that later, I think. But yeah, Fantasia Neo Dimension looks amazing, and then I kind of want to be day one on that. That looks awesome. But I'll be getting that on Steam. Dragon Age the Veilguard, my 2 cents is I get infuriated by the people calling it woke to have you know, different features for different folks. I just think that's like really annoying, and the fact that a lot of people kind of show their ass on that on Twitter and YouTube, and trying to grift on that and being like, oh, you know, Dragon Age is gonna fail because of wokeness. It's like, I personally think if you think that like having a feature like top surgery scars is like the end of the world and a reason to boycott a game, then I think you're a fucking clown personally. So that's what I have to say about that. The game itself doesn't the combat didn't look great. The fact that they kept fast forwarding through the fight was like, I get it's supposed to be an epic fight, and I work in marketing, and I'm like, god damn, those fade to blacks were really not encouraging for the gameplay, and it didn't feel like there's a lot of impact, but there was a little bit of Mass Effect in there that I thought was great. And but yeah, I keep getting so distracted by the art style. To be fair, I've not played through the Dragon Age series, just a little bit of 1, but I look to right that wrong this fall. But goddamn, yeah, the art style doesn't look bad, but it just doesn't look. It looks more like Immortals: Phoenix Rising, like a sequel to that, rather than Dragon Age, but which was especially 1 and 2 were so much more gritty, and you know, didn't look like that. But whatever, what are you gonna do? I'm happy for those involved. I'm definitely gonna jump into the Dragon Age series, start that over. But yeah, it's a weird one. It's funny, but I had to just include how fucking annoying people are about that game. And if it fails commercially, it's not gonna be because of wokeness and shit like that. It's like, I get it, there's some annoying stuff in video games and Hollywood and all that, but like that should not be on your list of things to complain about. And it's just, oh my god, just don't pick the fucking accessory, alright? It's crazy. But that being said, that's something lame. But what's not lame is Alan Wake 2 The Lake House expansion, bringing in the Control universe, again. It just looks scary as hell. But yeah, I can't wait to play Alan Wake 2 on PS5 this fall. I do want to get it physically. $70 is a bit more, or it was like 90. I don't remember how much it was for the deluxe edition, but at least it comes with it. Looks awesome. I honestly thought it was going to be a Control 2 teaser, but as soon as I heard the voices, I was like, all right, this is going to be an expansion. But what are you going to do? It looks amazing. Can't wait to play it. But it will be a while before I get through all of Alan Wake 2 and both expansions. But yeah, super thrilled. Looks amazing. Hitman 2 PSVR 2. Oh, Jesus Christ. Or not Hitman 2. This looks like one of those things that's like, it should be a system seller, but it looks like it'd be so goddamn awkward to play. I do love the key art. The key art's hilarious, but yeah, intuitive gestures and all that shit. And like them, it's cool that you can show them like poisoning the drink and stuff like that, but the shooting in the head is so goofy. And I think that's kind of the point, but goddamn, it's looking rough. I would never play the game that way, I guess is my whole point, but it's cool that it exists. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered. This got an audible pop out of me. The art style is a little funny, but I'm ultimately super here for it. As long as it controls well, like the art style is cool. It's just, it was showing the side by side. I couldn't tell. It was weird. It was funny, but it looks great. And the fact that it's 1 and 2 is awesome. We don't have to wait for 2 or wait to see how well the first one sells. So anything that's like a remastered collection like that is amazing. It's December 10th though. That's awesome. That's great news. I think it's right on top of Neo Dimension, whatever, but it's fine. It just probably won't be a day one. Also, later on they announced, oh, Fantasia Neo Dimension, my apologies. Later on they announced that they're bringing Blood Omen to PS Online, to PS Plus, so I'll probably play that on an emulator on PS1, but yeah, it was cool that they have that leading up to it, so that's exciting. Fear the Spotlight, the Blumhouse, I honestly want to play like all the Blumhouse games that they announced, and this is definitely one of them that I'm hoping is like 20-30 bucks, but it looks great. It's a PS1 spooky art style. Very cool. October 22nd, so perfect. If it's like a budget title, I think that'd be really cool to kind of treat just like a horror movie. I don't think there's any movies I'm gonna see anytime soon. October's very busy, but this would be great to squeeze in after Until Dawn. We'll keep it moving. I kind of spend a lot of time on that early stuff. Towers of Agashpa. Honestly, the art style is beautiful. It looks absolutely stunning. It's just not like a base building, like town building, Animal Crossing meets Breath of the Wild type game. It's not exactly my forte, but it's something I wanted to shout out art style wise. It's beautiful. Oh, it's early access. Weird. Whatever. Lego Fortnite, don't care. The controller is really funny. The where we drop in is wild, but it feels a little late, but I'll take it. Dynasty Warriors Origins, January 17th. This is, for end of the show, this is definitely up there. I know the soundtrack isn't necessarily going to be reflected what they had in the trailer. The music kicking in with like the metal was so awesome to me. And I have such a soft spot in my heart for Dynasty Warriors. It's like one of the first PS2 games I played at my cousin's house. I truly couldn't believe my eyes, like how many characters were on screen. It's like that on steroids, like the physics of it all. I just played oh god, Heavenly Sword for the first time very recently, and it's very, very similar how amazed I am by such a big group of enemies. And you know, I like the Warriors spin-offs for Nintendo, Fire Emblem Warriors, Hyrule Warriors, but it's just not the same. Like those are cool, but like yeah, I'm very excited about Dynasty Warriors. It being Origin, like a spin-off, like I don't have to worry about not playing the first 9 games or whatever. Like January 17th feels perfect. I think that's going to be one I'm going to put on my cardio list and work my way towards, because that feels like a day one to me. Monster Hunter Wilds, it looks amazing, and it looks like there's a pretty substantial story to it, but it's so hard to tell with Monster Hunter. I think this is going to be one where I wait until this time to pull the trigger on Monster Hunter Worlds and Wilds. Wait, no, this is Wilds. Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Rise. I'll scoop those eventually. I can't in good conscience, until I played one God Eater game, I can't get one of these games, because I know I tried Worlds before and I sucked at it. So yeah, we'll see. The fact that it's a story, I can't in good conscience spend, what, $70 on a game that I'm probably, it's probably not meant for me, but I'll at least try the older ones for like less than $10. I think they'll probably be like 7 or 8 by that point. I'll get the first one, but yeah, it looks amazing. I gotta say, it's like if it February 28th, most likely not day one. I'll just have to wait. That just feels like a lot, but it looks incredible. The lip syncing is really funny, but they look like they've really tightened up some of the jank that they used to have, like the lip sync aside. Visually, it's great. The fact that your cat friend, oh my god, I hate myself for not remembering what they're called. They're like, it's like furlong, whatever. It's cool that they can heal you. There's like a lot of little stuff like that I think is neat. But yeah, I don't think that'll be a day one, but it's very cool. And I feel bad. The guys at ILP were complaining about how much time they took up. I thought it was a great trailer. And I don't dive in that Monster Hunter world like that. But Lego Horizon Adventure, great. It was a tough one, November 14th. It was a great trailer in terms of like tone, but I just don't think I can in good conscience spend $60-70 on this Lego game. So I'll wait until that's in bargain bin. But the DLC was cute, like the Sackboy costume was very fun, Ratchet and Ribbit. Fuck me. So Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. I remember rolling my eyes and groaning with everybody else why we remastered into this like mid to late PS4 game, but it looks absolutely stunning. It looks insanely good. And I still think the PS4 Horizon Zero Dawn looks insanely good, but it has all the DLC. Like, I'm not getting it now. There's a 0% chance. I forget. Yeah, it's just a $10 upgrade. I know I have it digitally, and I was looking to scoop it physically, but assuming it has all the DLC, like, I've never played through Frozen Wilds as a Monster Hunter. Whatever the hell it's called. The Call of the Mountain, the Call of the Mountain's a VR game. The something of the something, the something of the wind of the something. I'll play that, you know, when Horizon 3 gets like announced, for sure, and I'll play through Horizon 2 again. I hate these names. Call of the Mountain, Call of the Mountain is VR. It's something of the Frozen Wilds, I think. And then there's the Burning Shores, which is Forbidden West. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Forbidden West, I'll definitely replay again as well, because I didn't love it. It was a love-hate relationship at the time, but I'll always love it because it was the first game I played on PS5. So Stellar Blade X NIER Automata is wild because it seems like such a, not rip-off, but like copied the homework of NIER. So the fact that they're collabing is pretty funny. It's like Vampire Survivors and Castlevania. I know that didn't happen, but yeah, Dino Crisis is exciting. Yeah, Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen, and Dino Crisis being added, very awesome. That white that white DualSense is absolutely stunning. I'm probably not gonna get it, but it looks great. If my controller acts up, which I'm hoping it won't, I'm split between that or trying to track down the ASTRO one, but it's beautiful. PS5 Pro, I don't care, and then great. Oh my god, the one more thing that we all hoped and dreamed was coming, but it delivered so goddamn hard. And the fact that it's coming in 2025, assuming that nothing goes wrong. Ghost of Yotei is awesome. I understand that we wanted Jin, and maybe that'll come later, Ghost of Tsushima 2, I don't know. I personally, it was more of a, oh, and then just was so locked in to like, love the style of the main character here. If they get a pet wolf, that's incredible. Although that's a different time period. She has a gun at one point. The visuals are insane here. This is easily my most anticipated game until they announce like Wolverine release date or whatever. I will do whatever it takes to play this day one. I don't care if they have early access, like whatever. That's not true. That's not true at all. I will 100% wait like the 3 to 5 to 7 business days to play this game, but I'll 100% take work off to play this game. Like this looks like everything I want. They have I definitely want to watch some Kurosawa films leading up to it because I didn't the first time around. It looks perfect. It looks so good. The character design is awesome. She's doing like the thing of wiping the blade. It's just like a new character to cosplay with. Not cosplay, Jesus, to role play. Like, you know, I had a lot of amazing moments in Ghost of Tsushima where I would fight a particularly formidable but like respectable opponent, and I would do like the bow and the playing of the flute and like the wiping of the sword afterwards. And I found myself doing a lot of random shit like that, or like, you know, the guys who would provoke me, I would kind of like wait until they took the first swing and dodge it a couple times, and then like all right, it's go time. You know, as it, you know, role playing as the Ghost of Tsushima, I guess. You know, I don't know. I think it's really cool, and I think that this character design and just a fresh new character gives a lot of freedom and flexibility there. I'm so excited that it's next year. I fingers crossed it doesn't get delayed. I know I haven't had to deal with this in a while, where like God of War, I just knew it wasn't coming out in 2022 or 2023, whatever the hell they said. No, it did come out in 2022. They said it was coming out in like 2019 or 2020 or some shit. 2021, like absolutely not. Oh my god, so yeah, all of the, I'm glad I got through that with the excitement, because now I was going through Wario64's thread to kind of remember everything, and the people complaining, oh my god, the people complaining is fucking insane. That was it, only like 3 games mattered, could have been an email, no Spider-Man 2 DLC. It's like, just, oh my god. Spider-Man 2 came out like last year, relax. I guess that's fair. I get, they're probably just gonna do, so Ghost sequel and that's it. Ghost sequel is so enough for me, because they're gonna do another showcase next year. If Ghost 2 is their only game for next year, that's a different story. If it's just Ghost 2 and wait, no, Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered is coming out this year. So yeah, we're just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. We got a bunch of stuff to play at the end of this year. The end of this year in like a couple months. God, I feel like I'm coping, but I don't think so. Hell is Us in 2025 looks really cool. I don't think there's no date. Midnight Walk looks incredible. I'm sure neither of those are exclusive. What else? Yeah, no, 2020. Yes, Monster Hunter Wilds. I think they gave that a date of like February. Yeah, like, I thought that was awesome, but I am so skewed by the beginning and the end. I didn't think it dragged at all. Like, there was not too much PSVR, which is lovely. And the first couple games, there's Astro, dope. 10 more bots to rescue. I guess there's new, you know, it looks like, well, they showed it, you know, newer games, but, you know, I'm curious of who the other 8 are going to be. Hopefully it's not like 4 Helldivers. That'd be fucking annoying. But anyways, so free update for that. Yeah, Lost in Random Developers Midnight Walk. That's definitely one. I don't know if I can rank these, but we're gonna do Midnight Walk, Hell is Us, well, Ghost for sure is 3. Those are top 3. I might have to do 6. And also I don't count the Alan Wake DLC. That sounds awesome, but I don't count that. Fuck. Fear the Spotlight looks really good. I would say Soul Reaver is 4. And then, oh my god, just on cue, Dynasty Warriors Origins is definitely like a top 3 for me. So yeah, like we got a release date for Dynasty Warriors Origins. Looks awesome. We got a release date for yeah, and also a bunch of release dates. We got a release date for Fantasian Neo Dimension. I wish I could remember that name easier. We got a release date for, yeah, Fear the Spotlight is coming in like a fucking month, which is amazing. This game got a release date. We don't got an exact release date, but we know the other Alan Wake DLC is coming soon. So yeah, we're chilling, dude. Like, we got games in October, November, December, January, February, and then just next year in general. Spring for LUNAR Remastered, which I think is exciting. So yeah, what would I give this out of 10 is a tough one, out of 5. So usually like 3 is like, that was good, and 4 is like, 4, I usually go 3 good, 3.5 very good, 4 great, 4.5 very great, 5 masterpiece, amazing, whatever. Fuck. Alright, well, I feel like realistically it's a 3.5, which is a 7, which is like, it was very good. I would say it was a very good showcase. Yeah, I think that's fair. In my heart, like my reaction to me yelling, I think I probably reacted like it was a 4, like it was a great. That being said, it was a lot of DLC and remasters. The thing that knocked it down a bit was that chunk with the PS5 Pro. That sucked. That's what they should have done for the PS5 Pro reveal, with, you know, a little bit more oomph on like the technical specs, but like they showed basically the same games. Maybe they showed like 2 more, but he said games we haven't shown yet. So I thought that was going to be a place for like a teaser of an Uncharted or something, but like I'm not dumb. I'm not saying that they're going to do Uncharted here and Insomniac, Naughty Dog, and like it's a state of play. Like you can have first party in a state of play, but you know, all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. Like all showcases are state of plays, but all state of plays are not showcases, you know? Whatever. So yeah, I would say I'm most excited for yeah, the games I mentioned, which it's, you know, obviously like I don't know enough about Hell Is Us, but I'm certainly interested. Nacon, I feel like can do no wrong at the moment, except for I wish that RoboCop was a little bit cheaper at this point, but I guess it didn't come out that long ago. Excited for that. Excited for Midnight Walk. Can't fucking wait for Ghost. I do think that Blumhouse game is exciting, and Fantasian is, I'm most likely day 1 on it unless there's some performance issues. And then Lunar, definitely waiting for it. Excited for it. Legacy of Kain, maybe not day 1, but maybe, who knows? It depends on how much I like Blood Omen. Oh, and fucking, yeah, and Dynasty Warriors. Like, Dynasty Warriors could have easily been like spring or summer of next year. It's in January, so. Okay, I've yapped long enough. All I need to say is that people on the internet are annoying and need to complain less. This looks awesome. Oh wait, well this also looks awesome, but a lot of games on the horizon. Horizon Remastered looks a lot better than I expected. No Days Gone Remastered, I think that's an absolute win, because that would have been pretty annoying. Days Gone was pretty late in the life cycle. Yeah, man. Video games are cool. Video games are great. I think we should be more excited about stuff like this. Dino Crisis being even referenced is incredible. Hopefully Dino Crisis 2 comes on there as well. That was PS1, and then Dino Crisis 3 I want to say was PS2 Xbox. So there's a chance. The fact that they're talking about Dino Crisis is exciting. So, oh, but I guess people wanted Resident Evil. I don't know why you're expecting every Resident Evil to come during a state of play when they haven't even, whatever. But yeah, we'll see what else comes out of Tokyo Game Show, but I would say I was hyped appropriately for this one. So yeah, I would give it a very good, a 3.5 out of 5. So plenty of games to play, and the fact that they announced Ghost 2 for next year, couldn't be happier. So with that, I will leave you. Thank you so much for checking out this video. We got more videos on the way. We have a weekly show called Checkpoint that's coming every Fridays, and I look to put out videos every Wednesday. Like we got favorite game console, a tier ranking of the best video game controllers, talking about extreme sports games that are not Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and a few other things like that. I'll leave some surprises down the road, mostly because I can't remember what I put in my spreadsheet. So thanks so much for checking this out. I'll look to upload more frequently in a format kind of like this, and hell yeah, I'm just glad we have more video games coming out. So I guess I'll probably see you at the Game Awards. All right, thanks so much. Catch you in the next one. Later.